Hey guys, hope you're doing good. This is my first video on this channel. Let me introduce myself. My name is Zenu. I've been in the crypto space for over 5 years now, this being my second cycle. I've been a trader, aside from meme coins, in generic crypto as well, for over 3 years now. And I just wanted to create this channel because as you guys are watching this or seeking information on how to become a profitable trader, how to better your strategy, how to hit them big P&Ls, I've been through it and I've looked at most of the content that's out there on YouTube. And don't get me wrong, there's a handful of great creators with great advice and strategies and explanations on how to become profitable. But then there is a lot of nonsense out there, and I just wanted to provide some authentic advice, whether you're currently in negative P&L or even a positive P&L, or if you're break even or you haven't started. This is the best way to just fixate, because without learning and continuously improving in this realm of trading, you're going to get left behind. And as you can tell from meme coin space, it being volatile as anything else in crypto, you need to stay constantly adapting to new metas, new filters, new platforms. I would like to start by showing my platform, which, as you can see here, is Axiom Pro. I have used everything from BonkBot, TradeNova, Bullex Neo, Photon. Axiom is the reason I kind of made that big difference in trading. I'm benefiting from its tools that a lot of these other platforms don't have, and if they do have it now, it's only because Axiom introduced it. I'm not a partner of Axiom or anything like that.
Who cares?
I am just being genuine, and I'm saying if you're not trading on Axiom, this is where you need to switch to. The filters, the constant updates, the fills, the low fees, it's insane. And as well as that, you get money back on every trade you make via feed.
Oh my god!
This being the introduction video, I would highly appreciate a like, comment and a subscription. However, only if I've earned it. If you've genuinely learned something from this video and you take something away, then I'd appreciate it. I'll leave my Axiom link in the description below. With that, you get 15% off all trading fees and 3 times the rewards every time you trade. So let's kickstart this. What I have learned over the past couple years in the meme coin space, I've made losses and taken them L's in thousands and thousands of dollars. However, I've learned from them. I've journaled them, and due to that, I have obviously now become a profitable trader, and I do this as one of my daily income revenues. I kind of made that transition from losing, thinking nothing's gonna work for me, to basically averaging over 75 to 80% win rate now, is because I've found my strategy, I stick to it, and the most important is maintaining that discipline, consistency and resilience. You're going to have good days, you're going to have bad days. It's like anything in life. But what trading shows you is you got to stay consistent. So I will start with how I screen. So let's say I've just logged on and I'm ready to start my trading session for the day. As you can see, I have loaded this account here with 2 Sol, just in case, as I'm explaining this video to you guys and one of my strategies does pop up, I will hit a trade for you. Also, I've only loaded it with 2 Sol because I know some of you guys don't want to start with 10, 20, 30 Sol. So let's use this as our mock account together and we'll build it.
No, don't make it gay.
I'm not saying this is going to be a 2 to 20 Sol video or blah blah blah, because I'm going to be realistic. This is exactly how I want you guys to apply your strategy to scale this over time, right? And then you can up your position size. So first of all, I've gone on a Discover tab. This is how I'd start. I have these filters chosen. I don't over filter because you don't want to get rid of some gems. So all protocols are selected apart from Meteora and Meteora V2. Audits, I've got pro trade account minimum 50 Metrics, minimum volume 10,000, minimum market cap 30,000. Let's apply that. Now, from them, I've been brought to these. What you want to look out for here, which Axiom is phenomenal for, is a great screen. There's 0% dev holding, 0 snipers, 0.1 insiders, 4% bundlers, holders, pro traders, DEX unpaid, and hold account. Top 10 hold account. Now, the reason I do this is because I'm more of a volume trader or momentum trader. I am rarely in coins holding it for swing trades, unless, once again, this is all narrative dependent. I will make videos in the future on narratives, metas, and how to identify what to hold and what to scalp. So boom, let's start with CAX and coin. I already got them pinned here, so let's start with CAX. This one, oh, this looks like it's hitting a great strategy, or my strategy. Okay, so what I do initially is, from that screening, it's brought me to this. I'd further vet it, make sure everything's okay. You can use things such as rug check and bundlebot to copy and paste. So copy, paste. If you want to further check the analysis, top 10 holders, everything looks good, there's no risk. If you want to see how many bundles there are, in case there's insider bundles, held percentage 11%. This is great. This is a safe coin, right? So volume looks good. In the last hour, it's 395k, 30k in the last 5 minutes. So now what we want to do is, this is called the Fibonacci. This is my bread and butter. Without this, I'd never be able to trade. It's over here. Favorite it. As soon as you open a chart, as you saw, that was innate. I just drew one up. Key levels are the ones that I've colored out. 0.5, 0.618, and the 786. These three zones are the golden zones, right? And they're very common bounce levels for coins, resistant levels or support levels, depending on where the coin's trading at. Like right here, we saw it wicked at the 618 and it traveled up. It bounced off that nicely. We're looking at currently about a 20% gain if you caught that dip. Let's break it down to a minute, short time frame. So if you caught as soon as it bounced and you sold the top of that, that was 44%, guys. 44%. And yeah, so I use that and 2 horizontal lines. So what I do is I would put my buy line on a resistance zone that shows only between these two, 618 and 786. This is my strategy that I'm showing you. I have made the losses and I've tried every strategy. This is what works for me. So I use a Fibonacci. I'm looking at these two bounce levels. I've put a buy line here because, as we can see, there's a resistance showing here and here. This looks like a strong bounce zone because it's in the middle of a 786. It's got the volume here. You've got over 800 holders, over 300 holders. It's not like everyone's just going to leave this chart and bounce from it and allow it to die. The narrative seems quite good. So because this is a community coin, let's open up the community and vet it. We want to make sure they're still active. 1 minute ago, 3 minutes. Yep. Got someone verified. Who's this? Okay, we've got some real accounts in it. It's called CAX, Socks. Cat plus Socks, CAX. Fair enough. They've got a Twitter. Let's check that out quick. Yeah, it's got the humor side to it as well. So you can see why it's done quite a good run. Now let's see if we can catch the trade if it does hit my zone. But yeah, we'll keep letting that run whilst I look through the chart. So what we want to ideally see is We want to see an increasing pro trader count. We want to see increasing liquidity. People don't understand liquidity is extremely important when it comes to meme coins because it shows how quick the price can be manipulated. We want to see ideally a DEX paid, and anything below a 30% holder count will be great. And we want to see that there's a good number of buy to sells, not like 10 buyers to 3 sellers, because then there's not enough capital or net volume to actually move the coin. There will be some times where these coins will go to zero. However, what you want to do is you don't want to buy coins that are over 45 minutes to an hour, especially in the kind of meme coin space we're in right now. So yeah, that's how we screen. It brought me to this one. Yeah, even if we bought that 618 dip, as you can see, it came back to revisit it. So it dipped here first. We could have made, let's say, if we didn't sell that super top, just that close there, that would have been 36%. And then where it dipped just below, just over here, where you could see it had a support over here. And charts tend to always bounce from previous support zones, especially within these two, the 618 and the 786 zones. And say we bought again here on the second, that would be 23. So that scalp from here to here and here to here, that was about 38, and let's say 25. What are we looking at? That's about 68 to 69% gains in the space of 9 minutes. And guys, this is what I'm trying to show you. You don't need to be the guys that are buying and holding to oblivion. On to the next part. So that's how we screen that coin. Yep, it's getting a lot more attention. So that was a good trade. This one I already traded. As you could see, this was a small mock trade. But the reason I only bought with this amount is based on this portfolio balance, right? Now, one thing I want to say is you guys should only be using 10% of your portfolio size per trade. I've got 2 SOL. I've only been putting 0.2 in. If you're on 1 SOL, it should be 0.1. If you're on 2, 0.2. If you're on 10, it should be 1 SOL. If you're on 5 SOL, it should be 0.5 SOL, for example, right? Now, this, yes, is 0.02. It's not a lot. It's only worked out to about $3. That should have been held to higher, but as I said, I was just testing out the settings on this new Axiom wallet that I created. But as you can see, I had bought on this dip here, right? I missed this. I had logged in just after it touched my 618 line. But as I've explained, look, there was a resistance here. I used the 618 as another confirmation. And that's 2 confluences. That's a resistance and a 618 bounce. It had the volume. It had a good meta, which is from Adam Schiff about Donald Trump and the seniors making their pumping up money from the crypto schemes. And you can see the mindshare of why it will catch on, and it's trading quite high. Right now, 300k is insane for the ceiling. We're normally seeing 100 to 200k toppers at the current state of the market. So let's say you bought here, right? And just held, wait, let's make it more accurate. Let's say we bought on this dip, we caught this, and we sold here. In 2 minutes and 30 seconds, as you can see, that was a 55% gain. Now, let's say you had faith in it, you saw good volume, growing liquidity, growing holders, growing pro traders, and it allowed you to hold. In the space of 10 minutes, you would have made 120%, right? That's what we call a scalp. And I believe right now it's a scalper's market. Because once you're in and you're out, come off the chart. Don't FOMO back in. Don't try double dip. Don't do that. Because I've made the mistakes where I had 10x PNLs round trip to 0 because I was double dipping back into the same chart hoping that it would run up again. No. Take your money and leave, because at the end of the day, we're in this to make money. You're in this to retire your family, chase your dreams, chase your ambitions, come out of that 9 to 5, whatever it is. So stick to the goal. But that's the main premise of this video. It was just showing you the screening, right? The filters. Rewind, copy my filters. So that wraps up the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If there's anything I missed out, please let me know in the comments below. Leave me a like, comment, and a subscription if you think I deserved it. Also, my Twitter handle is going to be attached in the description below. If you have any questions, just get at my DMs. But yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.